What's going on YouTube? This is the channel Generations Divided, a new channel that I'm hoping to dedicate primarily to Yu-Gi-Oh, both old and new. A little bit about myself. My name is Wyatt, and I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I got into it probably back in 2003, 2004-ish era, probably right around its peak when it started really getting good. Um, and I played for probably about 4 years ish. And then, well, life happened. I had a kid, and, priorities change. Couldn't sink the money into it. And, I ended up having to sell all my old cards, everything like that. Um, if you're a young parent out there, you probably know exactly what I'm talking about. Decisions to buy cards, diapers. Which one do you think wins? So I had a kid, and really lost track of what Yu-Gi-Oh was doing for a good 10 years, and now my 11-year-old daughter, who hopefully you will get to see in these videos at some point, um, she started getting into it. She saw them in the store, started asking about it. So we picked up a couple of starter decks, and I started teaching her again, and we started having a lot of fun. So I started noticing a lot of things. Obviously, 10 years, the game has changed immensely. Um, no longer is Goblin Attack Force just a huge beatdown card anymore. You've got all these cards with different borders. You got white borders and black borders, and coming up a blue border. And we'll see what happens with that. So the game changed a lot. Now I've read up on it, I've studied it, and I have gone up against it in local tournaments, and I've gotten stomped, with my piddly little cards. So I decided to start doing videos, because I'm going to start collecting again. And to collect, I need to get booster boxes and stuff, and thought it'd be fun to post videos of that. Um, the other thing that I started noticing is my daughter has a completely different take on the game than I do. I'm fighting old habits and old tendencies, whereas she's coming up with all these new strategies, and that's more in line with the thinking of what Yu-Gi-Oh has become over the last 10 years. So I thought it'd be fun to do these booster box openings. The first one's going to be by myself, and probably the first couple, and then if I start getting a few followers, and if there's a if I see feedback that's saying, yeah, let's get your daughter in here, and it's not from a bunch of creepos, then I'll bring her in and have her you know let you hear her take on the booster box openings. I'm going to try and do a video every week or so, with some new packs or booster box or tins, or just whatever I can afford, because I have another kid and a wife, and the wife likes to spend my money as well. So that being said, I'd like to say welcome if you're watching this. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy it. And any feedback you guys can give me would be greatly appreciated. I'm not trying to go up against, the YouTubers that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but please, if you do want to see more, please like and subscribe the video. And without further ado, let's get to the opening. And thank you for watching. All right, guys, here we go. And I'd like to pay special note to the gaming mat here that I got from Gabby's Olympic Cards and Comics. I participated in the sneak peek event, and although I didn't win, I did snag a very cool playmat here, my first, so I was excited about it. And here we go, the first booster box opening that I'm going to do. And as you can see, it is from Invasion Vengeance. Now, I don't know a lot about this set. I do know that it's got a few cards that I wouldn't mind having, a few secret rares. Obviously, I'm going to be going after Totally Awesome and Dimension Barrier. Those seem to be the the big cards that would be a huge boost to my collection. And as you can see here, these are first editions. So we're hoping for something really good here. All right. Whew. Look at that. And just take a minute to appreciate the artwork on the front. Now, like I said, this was before I came back into the fold here of Yu-Gi-Oh! So most of these cards I am not going to be familiar with. But the guy on the front, yeah, that looks like a pretty badass character there. So maybe we'll get him too. Let's find out. All right. Get rid of that. And here we go. First pack. What do we got? All right, we got Quarantine. Got some really nifty artwork on that. Are they playing with a dog skeleton and a cat skeleton there? Maybe you guys can tell me in the comments. Is this like a zombie family that's afraid for their pets there? And once per turn during the end phase, you can target one set spell trap card your opponent controls, reveal it, and return it to the original position. Okay, that's pretty cool. And Psy-Frame Accelerator. Once per turn, pay 500 life points. Target one Psy-Frame monster you control, banish it until the next standby phase. Okay. We've got the Flower Canadian Maple with Deer. Okay, so apparently we've added Canadia to our Yu-Gi-Oh set here. I have a Canadian deer now, or Canadian maple with a deer. Okay. And Gradle Slime Jr. Well, isn't he just a cute little alien guy? He's an Aqua Tuner. 2,000 defense. That's not bad, especially for a tuner. All right. We have a rare card here. Burnout. Banish one Crimicritter monster you control. Special summon two Crimicritter monsters from your deck with different names for each other. When your opponent declares a direct attack, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish the card from your graveyard, target one of your banished Gemini monsters, special summon it. And if you do, it becomes an effect monster and it gains its effects. Okay, well that's kind of cool for Gemini cards. And what do we got? We got Crystron Quan. Okay. And I'm sorry if I butcher some of these names. Once again, I'm not familiar with it. But he's really cool looking. See how the light kind of reflects off of him? And a Machine Tuner. During your opponent's main phase or battle phase, you can special summon one non-tuner monster from your hand, but it has its effects negated. And if you do immediately after the effect resolves, synchro summon one machine synchro monster using only the monster and this card. This is a quick effect. You can only use once per turn. That's cool. We're going to put him right up there, along with Burnout there. Have a pile of foils and a pile of rares. All right. And we got Mare. Now, see, I run waters, so I'm always interested in water types here, but it's a worm, so I'm not really too thrilled about that, but it's a tuner. And there's the Crimicritters that they were talking about. Hydron Hawk. Well, he's kind of cool, nifty looking, isn't he? It's too bad he wasn't a foil, and all those little effects around him would look really cool as a foil. And Cypher Twin Raptor. All right, next pack. So as we get deeper into this, I'm going to go through the commons a little quicker and get to the good stuff, hopefully. All right, Paleozoic. Now, I was gone, obviously, when the Paleozoics got to be really huge, but I have seen the decks work, and they are nasty. So Paleozoic support. Ignites Unite. Okay.
Crystron Peristortle. Man, that's a mouthful, isn't it? So why can't they just say crystal turtle, man? Because that's exactly what it is. It is a crystal turtle. All right, we've got a rare flower Canadian border fly. Or broadfly. There we go. Flower Cardian. See, yeah. Flower Cardian boardfly. I apologize for butchering these names. I'm giving Canada more support than it, or more respect than it deserves, apparently. And for our rare Cyber Angel Varsh. Isn't she just too pretty? Not a huge Ritual Monster fan. I've never have been, but I've... And some decks, and Performal Seal L. Fraud Freeze. A cell recombination device. And another Critter Hawk. Alright. And I've seen some videos, man. Some people can pronounce some of these cards just effortlessly. I've always had problems with it. The name's Konami comes up with that. Sprite's Blessing. See, I got that one, guys. Dino Sewing. Now, isn't that just too cute? It looks like one of the stuffed animals my little 2-year-old has. Cannot be destroyed by battle. If this card is targeted for an attack, card gains 1,000 attack and defense. If this card is attacked after damage calculation, attack returns to 0. Well, that's cool. Now, can't be destroyed by battle. Obviously, you haven't met my 2-year-old yet. Predaplant Squid Dorsia. Preformal Flip Hippo. And what we got here? Subterra Behemoth Burrowwing. Alright. Scenic Seas and Vola Cremacritter Meowth Draco. Yeah, that's a mouthful, isn't it? But he is cool looking, isn't he? Alright. Put him right down there. Right there. Psyframe Multi-Threader, Crystaltron Rosenix, and Double Cipher. We got another Ignites Unite. Rare Metal Foes Bismugear. Looks like he belongs in Mario Kart Racing or something. We got Crystron, man, Thristravern, Libamo. Now see, this is cool. I haven't seen a normal monster come out of a pack in a long time. So we got Dragon Core Hexer. This takes me back to like Legends of Blue Eyes days. Many years of dragon slaying have bathed this huntress in countless amounts of blood. Each drop gave her more power, but at a terrible price, as her cursed body now spreads the dragon taint like an epidemic. No village will take her in, and she no longer even remembers what inspired her crusade in the first place. Well, that's kind of depressing, isn't it? But a 2,300 attacker and 3,000 defense, that's not bad. And we got the Phantasm Knights Rank Up Magic Launch. That is a mouthful. And targeting Dark Xyz monster using control, no Xyz materials. Summon from your extra deck 1 Dark Xyz monster. Nifty, nifty. Amazing Pendulum. Crystallic Potential. Paleozoic Dino Mishish. And Greydell Combat. Alright, so far, just seeing a bunch of supers. Haven't seen any ultras or secret rares yet, so come on. Sprite's Blessing, Flower Stacking, Paleozoic Eldonea, Cypher Mirror Knight, Aeromassfury Rosemary, she's pretty. And there we go. We got our first Ultra. We got the Subterra Behemoth Ultra Maphis. This is a Pyro Flip. You can change all other face-up monsters on the field to face-down defense position. Use the effect once per turn. When a face-up monster you control is flipped up, if you control no face-up monsters, you could special summon this card from your hand in defense position once per turn. Change this card to face-down defense position. That's pretty cool, gotta say. He's looking pretty badass there. I don't know how hard he is to get, but you know what? It's our first Ultra. So you're going to go right down there, buddy. And we got another Flower Cardian Clover with Boar. Amazing Pendulum and Crystron Smiger. Alright. Quarantine again. That sad zombie family just wants their pets to get better. Another Paleozoic, Flower Stacking, Summon Gate, Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact. This card is treated as a normal monster. Okay, so this helps other Red Eyes monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. That's pretty cool if you run Red Eyes. And we got the Crystron Amitrex. Another Synchro monster, Water Synchro. Not bad. So we got Angelica, Crystron Smiger, and the Seal Eel again. All right. Oop. Put that back there. And Doki Doki. That's a fun name to say. Doki Doki. Crystron Entry. Got Slime Jr. We got a super heavy Samurai Ninja Sarutobi. So when you guys, if you guys ever summoned him out, did you actually say his entire name? Like, you know, I summoned super heavy Samurai Ninja Sabotori. Or did you just say, yeah, I summoned Sabotori? I'm just kind of curious at this point. And we got Pod of Accusativeness. I completely butchered that. I apologize. Target 3 banished monsters. Shuffle all 3 in the deck, then draw 1 card. You can only activate 1 pot per turn. That's awesome. One of the better super rares, I'm guessing. And we got Fairy Tale Sleeper, Psyframe, and Oxyox, and Senator. All right. Next pack. So far, no secret rares yet. Where are you hiding? Come on, totally awesome. We got a Predaplant, a Flip Hippo, the Summon Gate. What does the Summon Gate do? Each player can special summon a maximum of 3 monsters from the deck each turn. So it limits how many monsters. All right. We got Q Life's End and Cryston Quan again, along with Crystallic Potential, Centauri, and Seal Eel. All right. Still not a... Got Paleozoic, Pandora's Jewelry Box, Hydreigon. We got a super heavy Samurai Soul Placemaker, and another Vola Cremicritter Mythi Draco. And along with those guys, in case you're really curious about the comments, which I'm sure you're not at this point. Crystron, another Flower Stacking, Summon Gate, Cypher Mirror Knight. Got another Red Eyes, and what do we got here? What is this? I need to read it. We got a ultra rare Crystron Quendex. What do you do best? During your opponent's main phase or battle phase, immediately after this effect resolves, synchro summon a synchro monster using materials, including this card. If this is synchro summon card is destroyed by battle, target a Crystron monster in your grave, except a synchro, and special summon it. Pretty cool. Oh, ultras go down here. And those are the rest of the commons. So we got 2 ultras so far. Still looking for that first secret rare. Got Slime Jr. I will say that one of the things I really like with these packs is it used to be you get this rare and that was it, you know, with the packs, Legends of Blue Eyes, Invasion of Chaos, all those older series. Like if you saw that rare, you were done for. Like, okay, that's all I get. Now you get another special card right behind it, which I think gives you more bang for your buck. Spiral Resort. Sounds like a place in Vegas. The Spiral Resort. All right, last card on the right side, guys. Are all the secret rares on the left? Got another Performal card. Crystron Entry. Mirror Knight. Cypherbit. We got Poly Critter and King Synchro, another super rare, which means that the rest of the secret rares are all on the right side. Unless I get a box with none, which would be just fantastic for my first video, right guys? First video, no secret rares. Parasite Bit, Flower Stacking. Space Driver, and another one of those. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name anymore. I'm starting to sweat here, guys. Cypherbit. Carb. Crab. Accelerator. Let's Unite. So we got Rosemary again, and Paleozoic Ophabina. Another super rare. You guys are killing me. Paleozoics. Spite Suppressing. Oh, and there is our first secret rare, guys. Full Metal Foes Alkahest. What does he do? So you need a Metal Foes monster and a normal monster. Must be fusion summoned, can't be special summoned other ways. Once per turn, during your opponent's turn, you can target one effect monster on the field. The combined original attack of the monster is equipped to it. You can use monsters you control equipped to this card. You control as fusion monsters for the fusion summon of a Metal Foes fusion monster. That's pretty cool, guys. Our first secret rare on my first video, and it's a fusion full Metal Foes. Go right down there. So what's our second secret rare going to be? Can we pull Totally Awesome or a Dimensional Barrier? Can we do it? I need guys hitting the like button. Now smash it. See if we can get there. Alright, what do we got? Space Dragster and it's a Synchro Monster, 2515. Another Amatrix. Alright. Getting close, guys. Flip Hippo, Mirror Knight, Maple Deer. Alright, here we go. What do we got? Oh, it's a 3000. Beast Warrior. No. Another one of him. He apparently is not nearly as cool as I thought. I mean, cool artwork, but yeah, very common super rare. This is the third or fourth one I got of him. Sewing. Got another Predaplant. And what do we got? 500. That's a super. We got a... Actually, no, that's an ultra. I take it back. Look at that. Crystron Sittree. Another ultra rare. That's our third ultra rare. All right. Another Q-Life End and 0-0. Another Torque Tune Gear. Union Tuner. Wow. It's just all kinds of a little bit jack of all trades there. Alright, getting to the bottom of the left side, guys. We need those last cards. Heart of the cards, right? That's what they used to say. Hippo. Alright, what do we got? Oh, boom! There it is, guys. That is one of the cards we were looking for. Dimensional Barrier. Declare one monster type, Ritual, Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Pendulum. For the rest of this turn, neither player can special summon monsters of the declared type. Also negate effects of all monsters of that type while they are out on the field. Only activate one per turn. That is awesome. So shiny. That's going to get sleeved up here very, very, very soon. Now, can we be lucky enough to get 3? Could this be one of those sets that accidentally gives you 3 secret rares? I've heard they exist. I have not personally ever gotten one. Doki Doki Night. Got 142600 and Superior Behemoth Stydokraken. All right. An Amazing Pendulum. Well, I gotta say, I'm pretty happy. That was an awesome pull with Dimensional Barrier. That has made this box worth it. Dino Sewing, Cypher Bit. I was worried the entire time going, man, I'm not going to get anything cool. Formal Witch and 1228 Spiral Master Plan. The master of the spirals. She looks like one of my old teachers. All right, 2 packs left. What do we got, guys? Any thoughts? Could we get that lucky third secret? Crystal Parasite, Carbo Crab. What do we got here? We got Saber Reflection, 2615. What do we got? And boom, there we go. The Dark Tellarknight Baltimius. I can't pronounce that name. An Xyz Warrior. Need 2 Tellarknight monsters. All face-up monsters on the field become dark. You can detach 1 Xyz material from this card and discard 1 card special summon from your deck, a light Tellarknight Xyz monster, by using this face-up card you control as the Xyz monster. Triggers Xyz summons, yada 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 yada. Effect can only be activated during either player's turn if you have 7 or more Tellar-type monsters, different names in your graveyard. That seems like a huge pain in the rear to get out. I don't know. Anyone who runs Tellarknights, please comment if that just seems exceptionally difficult to pull off. But I could be wrong. All right, last pack. The last of the bunch. Another Doki Doki, Predaplant Flytrap, and a Spiral Resort. All right, guys. Well, I would say that was a very successful box. I got a bunch of cards that I have absolutely no idea how to pronounce their names, which are always fun. I will take a look at them later. And just a review, we got a Dark Tellarknight, the Dimensional Barrier, which I still can't get over just how cool that looks. That is a very cool card. We got the Crystron Sittree. Very cute little card. We got the Full Metal Foes Secret Rare Alcahest. We got the Kriston Quendax. And we got the Subterror Behemoth Ultra Mafus. He looks badass. For no other reason, he's cool because he looks cool. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching this video. I hope you will hit the like button and subscribe so that you can be notified as soon as I get another box and can do more box openings for you. Alright guys, thank you and have a great day.